Today we've got it is sorry, the weather just changed, and apparently when the weather changes, my body likes to get stuffy. So today we've got mystery mix scrap bags from Free Spirit. As always, we have a 921 shipping cap, which I believe, since these are over 2 pounds each, um, it might the shipping might look expensive at first, but if you buy more than one bag, it evens itself out. But that's because these are heavy. Like I said, they're 2 pound bags. Usually, 2 pounds of fabric is about 6 yards. There's usually 3 yards per pound. Um, however, these are, like I said, they're scrap bags. So they're usually like selvage edges or just a strip that might have been left after being cut at the factory because these are factory cut items. Um, so what it looks like I have is mostly Cafe and Tula Pink. I don't see any other designers in here that I recognize. And then some of them are mixed. Like I'm pretty sure this is a Tula Pink fabric, and then this is a Cafe. So, and I'm gonna assume that they're like rolled up inside. I was gonna open them. I don't. You guys probably don't want me to open them because you can kind of see through the front exactly what's in there. But anyway, so that's our day. Anyway, I have a lot of them. There's a big pile of them here. So if anybody is interested in them, starting them at $23 a bag. Like I said, there's about 6 yards of fabric in each bag. They're just going to be in strips and they're just kind of like rolled up. I was hoping I had one where the top broke, that the staples didn't hold, that I could show you what's inside. But but we'll go ahead since this one's out. I will start with this one, and like there's one behind it here. This one's Cafe. Both of them are Cafe. The rolls are, but I don't know if you unroll them if they're not. That's why they're mystery, is because they're mixed up. But so far, every one that I've seen through the front window, they're either Cafe or they're Tula Pink. It looks like so. Anyway, I know I like to tempt you. Um, but these are like super fun little scrap bags. I actually already took one home because they got here, I think, on Wednesday. Um, and I'm just doing like a strip quote with them. I don't know if you've seen the one. It used to be called Adventureland, but then you like sew the strips together and then you like cut them in half and then you sew them together so that it looks like. Uh, I didn't use that pattern because I don't have that pattern. But anywho, so we'll go ahead and get started. I'll go ahead and start with this one just because it's up and it's sitting there. If anybody is interested, I'll do it sudden death. Um, but if anybody wants this one that's got looks like it's got tulip pink and oh, Bodhi's here.
They haven't seen Bodhi before. Sorry.
So, do any of you also follow Fabric Fix because Jess is here?
I'm sorry. I didn't know we started.
And
Bodhi, turn around.
and she brought Bodhi. Bodhi's the best. Bodhi's the best pups.
Sam Bruiser's brother.
Yes.
Big
Oh,
brother.
you're a good boy. Yeah,
Big
you're
brother.
good. Oh, I don't have any treats though. I don't have any
Oh,
treats.
do
I don't have any treats this time.
you want to come see
I'm treat free.
Those mystery bags are huge.
Aren't they? They're gigantic. Let's see if anybody wants them.
How many pounds? 2 pounds.
2 pounds. Wow. Yeah, that's like 6 yards of fabric in that bag.
Holy.
I went ahead and started a little early because that's no good. Here's another one. This one looks like it might be both Tula Pink in the little rolls that are inside, but see how fat. They fat and they heavy. But I'll go ahead and run this guy, see if anybody wants this one. It's both Tula Pinks in there, looks like. No guarantees. You might unwrap it and it's got something else rolled in there, but it looks like everything's the one that I opened, it was very consistent throughout.
Why would you feel better?
It's just allergies, like the weather change. And you know how you can like feel your
Somebody
brain?
got it.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden you're like, here it comes. It's all draining. Summer sews. We got this one for you.
How many boxes of those did we get?
Did you see them out there?
There's more.
Mm-hmm.
So I could do some maybe on Wednesday.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Here's another Cafe one. It looks like it's both Cafe from what I could like, I know that's Cafe. I know that's I'm pretty sure that's Cafe. Is it? Are we curious? I really wanna look. And then if you guys decide you don't wanna buy it because I opened it, it's okay. I have a fabric addiction in case you didn't know. So here's an idea of what's inside. And I just got it caught on the I know, I can't. It looks like it's all Cafe. And these are pretty wide. One, two, three. They're like 4.5 inches wide on this one. And they look pretty consistent. It does have selvage here on this end. Oh, but here, this one's a little thinner. See, this one's not cut as wide. Oh, the one I had earlier, it was, they were all cut exactly the same. Like, they all had the exact same width. So I guess that's why it's inconsistent. And then here's the other one. So this one is one, two, three. This one's 4 inches wide. And it looks like it's going to be with the fabric. Yeah, it's going to be they're about 40 inches. And then here it's got, like this one has the selvage here on the end too, so you can kind of see what you got. Brandon, he's my favorite. So, in case you were curious, here's that bag. If anyone wants this one, I'll go ahead and run it if anybody wants it, and then I'll put it back in the bag the best I can. Because I kind of ripped your top a little bit, but you know what they say, curiosity kills the cat. And Crafting Stargazer, this one's coming to you. I should be able to get it back in, but it's a lot. There's a lot in there. There it is, packed back up like nothing ever happened. Just kidding. You can totally tell I opened it. Totally tell. So I won't mess up anybody else's bag. Everybody will get these shipped in the large priority mailboxes so that because these will fit in there. If I turn them sideways, I can put like 6 of them or 7 of them in a box. Here's another one. This one looks like it's all Cafe as well. Um, so I like to send them to you sealed if I can. That way you guys get the fun of opening it. But here's another Cafe one. This one looks like it's maybe greens and pinks in there. I don't know if they were like packing a coat kit or something, and these were the cutoffs from it. Here's a different one. This one looks like it's a mix. This looks like Tula Pink here on the top stack. This looks like Cafe, but isn't that dot a Tula Pink fabric? I'm gonna try not to open any of these and let my curiosity get the best of me. Haha. But this looks like it might be like a Cafe and Tula mix, but those are mostly Tula there. So if anyone needs this one, it's running. It's weird how they kind of mix some of them. And here's another one that looks to be mostly Cafe based on what I can see through the window. So if anyone wants this guy, I'll go ahead and run it. I think this one's called Paperweights, and it's one of the most usable fabrics. It literally goes with everything. Kisma. That one's coming your way. Put this one here. So this one has like ammonites. Is that what they're called? It's the little in the window, no telling what's behind it. But you can see there's a little piece of selvage there. Looks like the piece that's not printed. And then this also looks like one of the newer capes. So if anyone likes the colors in this one, this might be a good one for you. Look at me trying to snoop. Ammonite. I hope I ammonite. I hope I say it right. For the longest time, I said Cave Facet wrong. Like, but then I was at some event and Brandon Mabley was there and Cave Facet was there, and they were like Brandon like called him Cave, and I was like, oh, like oh, I guess I've been saying it wrong my whole life, so now I changed it. Um, another. This one looks like it might be all Cave fabrics in there. And like I said, these are 2 pounds, so give or take about 6 yards of fabric in there. Um, the selvage is going to weigh slightly more, so you might end up getting like 5.5. But if you laid them all out, there's a lot of people who thought that because the E on the end makes me think it's a female's name too. So, oh, and I did open the bin. So if any of you, like, if you're not into, I hope the sound came back. It did. Good. I think my phone rang. Some random person calling me on a Saturday morning, so you know it's not important. Um, Now I forgot what I was talking about. Anyway, here's another cave bag. Looks like it's all cave just based on the way it's stacked in there. And these do weigh 6 pounds, or I'm sorry, 2 pounds, which is give or take about 6 yards of fabric. So good price for getting that, and especially if you do any like paper piecing or any of that kind of stuff. Is that what this one is? I don't know. It's hard to tell. And I hate to open them. But I think the next one has more Tula in it than the others. Cave used to be the big one. That's the one everybody wanted. But like, I'm pretty sure this is Tula because I've got some webbing that matches that. But this might be Cave because I can see the flower. That's kind of their thing. So we'll run this guy, see if anybody likes this one. Um, but I did cap shipping, so you're not going to pay more than $9.21 or 22 cents for shipping. So make sure you get your money's worth on the shipping. And then in the bin, you can jump out in the bin. Oh, Nurse Practitioner Granny 13. Welcome. Thank you. You could jump out in the bin. I just kind of added some random stuff out there, like some stickers. I have some Ruby Star bags and just some little things I thought you guys might like. If you're not into mystery bags, you can shop the bin and get your money's worth. Another one. This one looks like the Kate Morris collection. This looks like the same fabric, actually, just a different section of it. But this was the Cave Morris where Cave colored. But if you look in there, like, I think that's a Tula pink one. So they might be mixed on the inside. I'm not sure. You do need another one. You need to get your money's worth on the shipping. I had someone tell me that they set, I guess you can set limits on your account so that you can only spend a certain amount of money over the month. And they were so distraught because they um they were like, "Oh, I wanted that, but I can't get it because I cut myself off." And see this one, see that's definitely Tula. Can you see it back there, that stripe one? So I think they might be a little mixed, but this is definitely one of the Kate Morris ones because there's the famous lemon fabric. Is it the week? Someone told me it was the month, and I was like, that would be awful if it was the month. So these are mystery mix scrap bags, Helen. They're all different sizes. So there's 2 pounds in the bag, which is the equivalent of about 6 yards of fabric. But they are kind of the cutoffs and the ends. I do have one that I opened that I can kind of show you to get an idea, but all of them are different. Like, see how this one's packed different. This one's got the Tula stuff here at the top. This is definitely Cape here, but it's like, see how thick they are? So the shipping on them is going to be kind of scary. You'll probably meet your limit maybe on the first one or pretty close to on the first one. And then all the rest of them after that. If you guys buy a bunch, I'll pay for the shipping on the rest of them. But yeah, so they're all just kind of different. I think the ones we pulled out were like 4-inch wide. And then it went down to like, I don't think any of them are less than 2 inches wide, but here's this one. I'll go ahead and run it in case anybody wants this one. I guess it would help if I actually held it in the screen. Crazy Fabric. That's a good name, actually. Crazy Fabric Ladies. Congratulations and good name. I wish I would have thought of it. Here's another one. This one, I don't know if you can kind of see through the bag here. This one looks like it might be all Tula because this is definitely the white on white. Oh, sorry. This is definitely the white on white that's got the little bunny in it. But if we're just buying by looking through the window, here we go. So if anybody likes this guy, you kind of see the colors that are going to be in the stack. There's a fair amount of white in that one. There's Practitioner Grandma. I think I don't, is that the name of the fabric, Ghost Bunny? I know she had one with a ghost, and it was like a white on white, and it's pretty good because it gives some good depth when you cut it up, you know. Okay, there's Practitioner Granny. Here's another one. This one looks like it's mostly Cafe, and it's the new line of, not the new, but there's been a new line that came out in February. This is the one before that was Cafe times Morris and Company. And this one, it looks like I might have ripped the front a little bit, but excuse me. But this guy's running if anybody needs this one. It looks like it's got some pink and blues in it based on the front. It is crafting. Thank you for the bless you. Crazy Fabric Ladies, we got you for another one. Uh, we had a weather change here. I'm in Missouri. Um, and it went from like 90 degrees to 50 degrees with like a front that moved in, and my body did not like it at all. Um, Here's another one. This one, she's thick like the others. Looks like there might be a lot of green in there, but here's like a pink one at the top that they probably had to add to get to the right weight. But like these are one, two, these are about, this one is 3 inches wide. Yeah, it came through and my body was just like, nope, and just started to drain. Like it's disgusting. But if anybody likes this one that's got a little cave and something pink at the top. Yeah. Oh, so bad. Oh, I had a good friend that she went to college in Rolla. I went to Mizzou, but I think this is a I don't know. Is that a Tula? You guys would know. This looks like Tula. This looks like Cave from the edge, just the coloring. But that is a pretty fabric. So if anyone wants this one, like I said, it is a 2-pound bag. These are packaged by Free Spirit. I did not package these. They came to us this way. And these are like the cutoffs and end pieces when they put together kits or they cut their 10-inch squares. So some of them are pretty wide, some of them are pretty thin. I think the smallest one I've seen is maybe 2 inches. Here's another one. This one looks a little sloppier than the others, but this looks like Cave. That might be a green Tula back there, but I'm pretty sure this one's probably a I might open this one just because it looks a little sloppy. Um, if someone wants it, I'll run it, and if not, I might open it just because I wanna see what's in it because it's kinda sloppy and not that pretty through the window. Oh, Vanilla's gonna get it. That's a good name too, Vanilla Cotton. Well, thank you for that one, and since you bought it, I'm not gonna open it. I don't wanna ruin the surprise for you. Oh, you wanna open I can open it. Vanilla Cotton's my favorite person today. I'm gonna try to do it gently. It's stapled. Just some of these are so neatly put in there, and then some of them it looks like they literally just like, oh, yeah, because look at these. These are just like, look, see, that's a teeny tiny little, like, I mean, it's over 2 inches wide, but it's tiny. Oh, I hope I can get this all back in here. Oh, yeah, they got a little sloppy packaging this one, but like that's a big piece. That's like, how wide is that? That's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's 11 inches wide on that one. But then they have like this. Like they just wadded up this piece of purple, but it's wide too. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's 7 inches. And it looks like they're with the fabric. These don't feel like with the fabric. These feel like, oh no. This is like, what is that? That's huge. It's 22 by 13, so not quite. They couldn't get a fat quarter out of it, so they put it in this bin, in these scrap bags. And then here's just some strips. This was the green that I thought might be tulip, but that's not. I don't know who made that. I don't recognize those at all. And then here, this is just more Cafe green. Now that I've touched everything. Hi, Melody. How are you? We have Ruby Star, or not Ruby Star. I wish we had Ruby Star. Um, we have Free Spirit scrap bags, and Vanilla was kind enough to let me open theirs so we could see what was in it. But they are 2 pounds of fabric. This one is, these are 3 inches wide, and it looks like we just got some. This would make the coolest. I don't know if any of you make the rugs out of the strips. That would make a really cool rug. So, Vanilla, thank you for letting me open your treasure. And these, though, my lord, that's a lot right there. Well, I'll do my best to get this neatly back in here, but sometimes I get curious. You know how that goes. Another scrap bag. This is another white. That's definitely tulip pink because I have some of that in yardage. And then there's like a gray and white behind it. This looks like it might be some kind of selvage without a name on it. And then this is definitely cave. So if anybody likes this one, go ahead and grab it. Like I said, it's 2 pounds. Everything's going to ship in priority mailboxes, the large priority, because that's the only box these fit in. They don't fit in the cute little medium ones. But 2 pounds is usually about 6 yards of fabric. Is that equivalent? And here we go again. There's that same one. The little, I think someone called it a ghost bunny. That's definitely Tula, and so is that. That looks like a cape that they shoved on the top. But look how full this bag is. Like, it's full. And in case of you missed it, I did not pack these. These came from Free Spirit packaged like this. So if anybody likes this bag, it is running. And then I also dropped some items into the buy it now. So if any of you have already paid your shipping, please go out there, grab some other things you might want. That way you get your money's worth on shipping. Sure, I can run them. This looks like a cafe there. This is definitely a Tula Pink. I shop like that too. I'm like, uh, trying to see it. But I'll run this one in case anyone would like this one. Okay, got you for that one. And I can run back through some of these other ones, and I do have some more in a box. Actually, I have two more boxes that we haven't opened, so we can look at those too. This is a cave one. That's the pink and the green are the ones that are showing. If anybody likes that guy. And like I said, they're 2 pounds. They're actually packaged by Free Spirit. So I did not package these. They did. Here's another one. This one, I see a tiny bit of Tula in the back, but this looks like it's going to be mostly a cave print. And this is the Cave Morrison one. See, it's got the lemons. I love lemon bread. It's so good. Crafting, I have had a cave addiction for a long time. I had a little bit of a Tula one back when she first released Zuma, I think was the name of the line. And I had bought like every Zuma. Like I bought tons of them. And then I never made anything. Like I still have the Zuma yardage sitting at my house because and now that it's like people keep saying it's worth more, but I just can't let it go. I just can't use it. I mean, here's one that's got the ammonites in it as well as this looks like some kind of cave at the bottom. I don't know if you guys have seen any of the Ruby Star scrap bags. Their scrap bags they're only a half a pound. These are 2 pounds. The Ruby Star ones are only like a half a pound and they're basically the same price. They're like 16, $18. But they got some great fabric. Here's another one. This one's cafe as well. This one, or what I can see through the window is you might open it and it's full of something else. That's why it's a mystery bag. But if anyone likes this guy, it's running. And then let me grab this one. These are kind of fun. I do kind of wish they did it by color because they are kind of mixed in the color department. I kind of wish they did it by color. But then no one would probably buy the yellows. I don't know why people are afraid of yellow quilts. Here's another one. This one looks like it might be Tula here at the top and cave, but maybe I don't know. These are so. But I'm a scrappy quilter. Like every once in a while, I'll make something that's pretty formal that I have like all black and white or all something. But most of the time, I go scrappy. Fabric lover. That one is coming to you. Or I'll try to stay in like a particular color family. I think we just did this one. Let me grab some new ones. So this looks like another cave one. It's got the coloring. This one looks like the new one that just came out in February in the contrast colorway. And then this just looks like it's some of the classics, some of the classic caves. Ooh, 30s reproduction are fun. And um, the reproductions of feed sacks, I love feed sacks. I think that's kind of where my fabric problem started was feed sacks. Vanilla. You unlocked Patch Pal, which means you get a coupon. So on your next purchase, you're going to get, I forgot if it was 20% off. Um, but vanilla, you can go up to the crown, hit redeem, and on your next purchase, you're going to get a discount off of, off of it. But you should probably go back to work if they're looking for you. This looks like a lot of cafe in this one. So we'll run this guy, see if anybody likes it. Regular quilting. Ooh, yeah, bags. I used to stay so far away from bag making, and now I'm kind of learning that bag making is really fun, but there's only so many bags you can have. That's my other problem. I get obsessed and I make like the same thing. Sure, I can open it. Thank you for being my friend, Jenny. I had some. Oh, okay. So these are wide. One, two, three. These are 4 inches wide, and it looks like with the fabric because they're folded in half here. Yeah, because there's a selvage on one end and no selvage on the other side. So these are with the fabric, about 4 inches wide. These, they must have had them stacked up cutting them because this is also with the fabric. Because here's the two selvage edges. This is great. And these, it looks like the smallest one's about 3 inches wide. And then these are just little, I shouldn't say tiny, because they're 2.5. These look like maybe leftovers from a jelly roll, maybe? Because they're pinked, and they pink their jelly rolls. So I think these are jelly roll strips. Ooh, this is fun. And then we're not done yet. Here's some good wide ones. These are over 5 inches wide. And they look like they're with the fabric as well because they're folded. And these are classics. I think these are the ones they call, well, that one's not. But they match, so that's good. That's very good. But wait, there's more. These look like more jelly roll strips because they're pinked on both sides and they like to pink them. Oh, look at that one. And the stripe. I know, I probably showed enough. But what's this? Who made this? That doesn't look like cave, but I don't that one's odd man out. And then here's some dots. Here's some more dots. There's a lot of these dots. Nice. That's a fun bag. Yeah, not gonna look the same when you get it because I'm putting it back in a different order. That was fun. Okay. But I won't waste everybody's time by trying to open every single bag. Yeah, what's the odd one? Like it's like green, like it didn't fit at all. And there's like one strip out of 2 pounds of fabric, there's one strip. Um, here's another one. We got some dots. Looks like this is also a big cave one. So if anybody likes this guy, like I said, there's 2 pounds of fabric, give or take about 6 yards usually. I'm glad. See, you'll get your money's worth on the shipping, especially. That's what I love about whatnot is their shipping is fabulous. And even if I have to like add another box because you bought more or whatever than what fits in a box, it doesn't cost me. It doesn't cost me that much. So I don't mind because if you filled the second box, that means you bought a lot of stuff. Here's another one. This one looks like there's a lot of contrast color, which is their black. And this one's so full, I can't even get it there. Well, thank you, Jenny. You have a coupon to use too. So um, I don't think you have to use it today. You can use it anytime. But when you're ready, you just go up to the little crown and click redeem. And then on your next purchase, it'll give you the discount. I think I did 20% off your next purchase. Here's another cave one. Pull out some more while that guy's running. I do hope they fit in those big boxes. It should. Ooh, here's a good one. Look at that guy. It's got the classic cave. If you look at this fabric, this isn't the piece that has it, but if you look at this fabric, cave is actually written in the fabric. It's so cool. Um, I'll go ahead and run this one. It's got a lot of the black and white type colorway in it, which is sort of my favorite. And sorry, I'm a little snotty. I having some allergy issues with the weather change that we're having. Here's another one. This one's got the orange. Looks like it might be full of the orange colorway, and this feels very cave-ish. Like I said, you might open them up, and there's other designers in there too because they are mystery bags, but they've been pretty consistent from what I've seen so far. And here's another one. This one's definitely, well, do you see that? That might not be cave, but this, I think these two are. But there's some good colors in this one. So if anyone likes this guy, he's running. And we usually have these in our regular shows as well. They're just in the bin. But if you buy it from the bin, like we just pick one for you, you don't get to see it first. Here's another one, same thing. Has a lot of the um, black background in it. And Cafe on Black is fabulous. But if anyone likes this guy, it's running now. And then you can also shop from the bin. I did load some things in the bin. If there's anything out there you see and you want to see it, I am here at the shop, so I can go grab it for you if you want to see it. This one's got like a weird flag thing, like the old school flags, racing flags. And then this looks like a lot of cave in there, but I think they did try to keep some of the colors together, so that's nice. So if anybody likes the sky, it's running now. Then we'll get into this other bag, or this other box, I should say. And it might have different designers in it. It's very random. Like there's that one. It said it's all designers, but it looks like it's mostly Cafe and Tula. Maybe that's all they sell. Oh, I know the pre-round bobbins. Aren't they the best? And the only thing I didn't like about them is that the pre-round bobbins are polyester and not cotton. I hope you saw that, and it's not a big deal. But that was the only downside to those. But they're so convenient. to just be able to drop it and go, you know. This one looks like it might be Tula. These three are definitely Tula pink fabrics. But we'll go ahead and run this guy, see if anybody likes it. It's hard to find Puron bobbins that are cotton for some silly reason. But I liked those. I thought they were cool. And they're Eversewn, which is a good brand. Casey, this one's coming your way. I love Eversewn machines. I don't know if you've ever sewn on one. They're just a very sweet, reliable machine. Here's another one. This one actually looks like it might be Tula as well. I can't really see the fabric in there though. But this looks like the bunny one. This looks like just there's a piece of fuzz in there. Just one of the pink what they call these true colors. And I think this is a true colors as well. Yeah, not worth stopping. But if anyone likes that one, this one looks like it's a lot of true colors and then maybe like the little white bunny one. But they're super convenient. Here's another one. This looks like the Tula pink one with the bunnies as well, but the rest of these are definitely Cave. And they're the recolored ones from Fairy Dust. That's what it's called, crafting. Correct. But this cave's running if anyone wants this bag. This would make the cutest kids quilt like for a little girl with the pink and the yellow. But I like pink and yellow. Kate, you did unlock a coupon. I'm sure you know how to use it. Click little crown, hit redeem, and you'll get a discount off of your next purchase. Here's this one. This one's got the gray in there. That one looks like pink in it. And she's full. She's full. They didn't get stingy on these guys, that's for sure. And it's so nice that they're 2-yard packs because like the Ruby Star and the Moda ones are only a half a yard and they're still like $16, $18. And these are 2 yards. Or I'm sorry, 2 pounds instead of half a pound. Here's just looks like some more cave, just some different you'll be shocked when you open your box and be like, these are huge. Because they are. They're so huge. I don't think I have we always sell out of the Moda ones. And Kit, while this one I didn't do this. It just happened because it's so full. But I'll tape it up before I send it to you. Maybe I did do it. I don't know. But we'll put some tape on it. Oh, Stash Bandit, you're in the right place then. Because we have a lot. And of course, since you said that, there's a bunch of Tula coming out. See, this is Tula True Colors. This is the same fabric that was in this one, except it's purple. But see this, I'm glad they packaged it this way. Because see, this has the selvage on it. So you lost a little bit of the fabric. What is that? Only like, I mean, in my opinion, there's only an inch of usable fabric on that particular one. And this one. But there's a lot in there. So I'll run this guy in case anybody wants it. Like I said, because of the selvages in that one, you're not getting as much usable fabric of some of the other ones, but I'm still pulling out of boxes. But some people do want the selvages. Someone in one of Fabric Fix's shows did a bag, like a little zipper bag, and they left the selvages on, and it was darling. Oh, okay, well, did you take this one too? Cool. Get you that one, and then here's another one. See, that one's a lot more settled into the bag. Some of these are fab, but it's all the same. They all weigh the same. So they all weigh 2 pounds, but look in there. You can kind of see the fabric in there wound up. But it's this was a True Colors one, and then this, I think this is the bunny one again. That one's been popular today. Okay, we'll run this guy, see if anybody wants this one. So my mom used to tell me, she's like, "Oh, you can't use the selvage for anything. Nobody uses it. Quilters won't quilt it and blah blah blah." Not true. Quilters have quilted several of my selvage quilts and never said a word. So quilt police be damned. Quilt police be damned. Use your selvages if you like them. This one looks like it's got Cafe in it. This looks like that probably more of the True Colors, if I had to guess. But these have the selvages, very obvious selvages. Yeah, my mom's like, no one will quilt that if you leave the selvages on. And I'm like, I haven't had any trouble with it. Matter of fact, my selvage quilts have lasted better than some of my regular, like, because the selvages are tougher and weaved tighter. Okay, this one's True Colors full from what it looks like through the window. Because here's how do I know it's True Colors? Because it says True Colors. This is the non-printed side of the selvage. You can see the little dots in it. But those are those cool. These are easy to use, by the way. These look so good as a border. Do I have Halloween themed bags? We had some, but I think they were Ruby Star, which are smaller bags. They're only a half a pound, and these are 2. But I don't know. We might have sold them. Kit Walt got you for this one. But Stash, we can look around and see if we can find any. I think they might have sold. Because, of course, they sent me the Halloween bags after. But I don't think any of these are Halloween. They don't seem to be. Here's another True Colors. These two are definitely True Colors. This one I don't remember. It was the Weird Bunny again. I'm pretty sure that's the Weird Bunny. So if anyone likes this one, it's running. I shouldn't say Weird Bunny. He's not weird. Ghost bunnies. Thank you. I'm not so great at words, you know. Oh, there's also one with an owl. I don't know which one that is. Nobody bought it though. And now that I know they'll pop open from the bottom, we're gonna look. And then I can take this one home. Oh, look how cool it's rolled up. Because I mauled that, you guys. I mauled it. Oh, it's Ghost Bunny. You're correct. Oh, wait. That was Ghost Bunny. There's 2 strips of bunny. Is this the owl, maybe? I'm just entertaining myself here. Nope, that's owl. So it's owl and bunny in this one. And then the little raindrop ones that are just so easy to use. And then here's another one of the bunny. And these are skinny. These are 2 inches. And I think that's the fairy dust one. And I see one with those stars are cute. I know. It just popped open. It just popped open and now we can't sell it. What the hell? What just happened? These are some great strips. Now when we see them in there, at least we'll know that they could be the owl or they could be the bunny. And now I'm just entertaining myself looking at what's in here since I think I just bought it. I don't love I don't love these. These are if you just need selvage. Who just said they love the selvage? Was that you, Kit Wall? I'm going to put your name on this and I'm going to drop this in yours because if you like selvage and you can use it, I'm going to go ahead and send you these because I won't use these. The rest of these, I think I would, but I don't think that one I will. Boom, more true colors. Once again, I think this is a mix. At least this one doesn't have the printed selvage, so you can't get the full 2 inches out of it. This one has the printed selvage, but it's beautiful. That color's fabulous. But I'll run this one in case anybody wants it. No worries, I got another one. I don't know if it's bunnies, ghost bunny or ghost owl, but that one's in the middle, and it's a pretty wide one. It's like 2.5 inches. These are smaller, the top and bottom, I think. But this one's running if anyone needs this particular bag. Here's another True Colors. Just more strips. This one's definitely a bunny. So if anyone likes this bag, fabric lover. And then here is another Cape one. This is the new colored, like where they colored it with Morris and Company. So I bet there's a Strawberry Thief one in there too, because that's my favorite. Anyway, if anyone likes Cape Morris and Company collection, this looks like that's what's in this bag. Does anyone want to? I can go get a fresh box, or we can go back through some of these that I've already been through. Go back? Okay. I'll grab this one just because it's sitting there. New box. Well, I'll run this one, and while it's running, I will go get a new box. She's gonna hate it with all those hexagons in it, but yeah. I'm back. Oh, I thought I had a plant. Caitlin's getting her hot dog. Did anyone grab that one? No. I can smell the onions.
Outside the fridge.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, I opened the door to get a drink, and I was like, "Oh, she got onions on her coney dog." Okay, well, here's another one. This one looks like a lot of cave. Sorry, it took me a minute. Had to grab the box. Um, Noble, yes, we do. We actually have about we have a stupid number of them on order from Ruby Star. We've just been waiting for them. We did get one box, but we sold through it in like, 15 minutes. But I love the Ruby Star ones, but they're just kind of hard to get a hold of, and uh, they sell really fast when we do get them. But they are only a half a pound. These are 2 pounds. So these are like way bigger, crazy bigger. Um, Let me open this box over here. And I like the idea that someone said of going every other one. So we'll do every other one, the new box. First one out of the new box. There she is. I know we should have the Ruby Star ones. Usually, when they do release them, we get them pretty quickly because we just leave a back order of them with Moda so that they'll, as they get released, they'll send them to us. Um, this one looks like True Colors, one of the blenders. This looks like a True Colors. This to me looks like a cave, but I don't know. If anyone likes this one, it's running now. But we will get them. We always get them. We even get some from Moda. And last time we had fabric inside of our scrap bags from RSS last time that literally had fabric that hadn't been released yet. And we were all eek, like we were so excited. Here's the one with the ammonites in it. I think this is going to be mostly cave. It just kind of looks like it from the outside. But we get very excited when we get them in. But I don't know if you guys noticed, Ruby Star on their scrap bags, they've started like kind of mixing their scrap bags. Like it used to be like the whole bag would be the same line, and now they mix it a lot. So you'll have like one is there'll be like half of it is something new, and then half of it is something that they older. And the Moda ones though are usually pretty consistent. Like they'll be all Abide, or they'll be all a French General, or they'll be all the same thing. But Ruby Star has started mixing those. These all look like Cafe, and this one has the printed selvage on it. So if you want selvage, this is probably a good one for you if you like the selvage. Because it looks like there's a lot of selvage on this one. My dream is that I opened up one of these and we have like the new Tula that comes out next month in them, but so far that hasn't happened. But a girl can dream. We do have it on order though. Um, so we should have it pretty quickly after it releases. The new Tula is oh my gosh, I forgot the name of it. She's got two coming out this year. There's the Prince Charming one, and Floral Reef is the one that's coming out next. Um, Here's a new one I just pulled out. Oh, Stash, I can run those too. It's no big deal. Um, these are both True Colors, if I'm not mistaken. Kind of blenders that were Tula Pink blenders. And then this looks like a cave down at the bottom. So it's kind of a mix in this one. I know Floral Reef is going to be so good. That is if I can pull myself away from. I absolutely love the new Is it what are those, dinosaurs? What are those things? Floral Reef comes out next month, so it's supposed to be shipping in April. Fabric Lover, this one's yours. Um, Prince Charming is a deja vu. It's just a different color, like they just recolored it, I think. But Floral Reef is a new one from what I understand. Like it's all new. Here, we'll look at this one. Yeah, I think the little holes that you see are from the machinery that they use to hold the selvage down when they're cutting things and printing the fabric. So this one's got, I don't know, is that like a finish line, but instead of black and white, it's different color. And then these are just like some cool, these are all CAFE as well, it looks like. But we do have both of those on order. So we're getting both Floor Reef and um, some people do. You can, it used to be honest, I've done it. And the little pinholes after you wash it, they usually close up. So there are some people like my mother who would say, absolutely not, you never use that. But my mother would also tell me never to make a quilt with selvages in it. And I do it all the time because I love the selvages. Is it rude to say, well, just do you, whatever you want to do? I just had a lady come in here the other day. She made a quilt and she put ribbon in it, like a strip of ribbon. And I thought, there's no way that's going to work. And then I was like, that actually works really well. Like it looked really pretty. So here's another bag. This one's got, I think this is probably Tula stuff in the bottom, and then this looks like a cape, bigger pieces of cape in the top. So if anyone likes this bag, now's your chance to grab it. Yeah, she put a ribbon, and it's ribbon that she bought here. Matter of fact, this is the ribbon she put in it, and it's like a 1.5 inch ribbon. And she did a border of 1.5 inch ribbon around the outside. So the border ended up being an inch because of, the way it's measured. And, because it's, um, what is that called? Your quarter inch seams, because the seams. It was pretty fabulous. I'm fighting the weather. Here's one. This one's orange and red. What did you say you were looking for? You were looking for more pink, weren't you? Someone said something about pink. Stash, yeah. Well, this is orange and red, so this one's got a lot of orange and red in it. If you like this one, or if anybody likes it, you can grab it. And I feel like I saw some that were like red and pink. I don't know. I don't know if it's sold, but I know I saw one that I actually thought. Okay, Coop. 88.76. Winner, winner. That little guy's heading to your house. Um, I did not do this. It just came out of the box like that. But I mean, if anyone wants to look, we can. Um, this looks like a lot of purples. We've got purples, purples. This is like a very dark blue that's kind of leaning purple because it's with purples. Um, but if you look here, you can actually see some other colors are wrapped up in there. So looks might be deceiving on these mystery bags sometimes. But if you like this one, now's the time. I did put some things in the buy it now. So because these are so heavy, because they're 2 pounds, your shipping is high. But I did cap shipping, so you're not going to pay more than $9.21. And then if you need like an extra bag or a box to get it home, I'll pay for it. So if you see anything in the buy it now that you'd like to have, this is kind of pink and red, but not really. I don't think the whole thing is. See how you can kind of see the selvages in there, they look like they're kind of purplish themed. But Carol, you did unlock a coupon. And I'm sure you know this. Just go up and click the little crown, hit redeem, and on your next purchase that qualifies, you'll get a discount off of the next thing you buy. And I believe it works in the shopping as well as the live sale. Oh, you want me to open this one? Your wish is my command. They're like the world's biggest lunchboxes. But they do have, oh, I just mauled that. They do have like a little, I don't know if you can tell, they've got like a plastic coating on the inside of this bag. Oh man. Oh man. Okay. That bag was wanting to bust. Um, so these are just some nice, looks like with the fabric strips, 3.5 inches. Here's some other with the fabric strips. There's your red and orange together. Look at all of them. And then this is like some little random piece that they cut terribly. Look at how bad they cut that edge. They must have ripped that or something. Is this a 108? No. Sometimes, they rip the 108s. And so they always have like lots of fuzzies on the edge. But that's a nice big stack of those. Like, and then those are cave too. And then here's some smaller ones. They're just as wide though. They're 3 inches wide. Here are just some little randos. I think these are just leftover strips from like, I don't think they call them jelly rolls, but here's some good wide ones. These guys are like these are like 4 inches. Good morning, Bernadette. But wait, there's more. You also get these guys, and some of these, look, they just kind of wadded them up and shoved them in the bag. I'm having too much fun. Oh, see, look how small these are. Well, I shouldn't say that. They're 2.5 inches. Oh, onion rings is one of my favorites. It is stuffed. They all are, actually. They shoved 2 pounds in these bags. I'm going to have to, Gigi, I'm going to have to tape this one back up so if you get it and there's tape on the bottom, it's because I can't fit everything back in. I had to reinforce it. But they're all pretty stuffed. Like, they really are. I was impressed with these because usually, Free Spirit doesn't do the best job of making sure you get your money's worth. But on these, they do. Um, Here's one that's got it looks like it might be a lot of grape, but see how full it is? Like, that's full. But they all weigh the same thing. They all weigh approximately 2 pounds. So here's this one with a gray, if anybody likes this guy. Hope I didn't bore anybody by going through. Oh. Did you see this one? That's a good one. That one's one of my favorite mixes. Yeah, they're pretty good size. You're getting a lot more fabric than you did on like the Ruby Star and Nona ones, but they are not, Melody. They are like completely random. Like, we've opened a few of them. They're literally all over the place. Like, all over the place. Like, look at this one. It's got pink and green on the front. We opened one earlier and it had every color under the rainbow. But here's this one. This is looks like it's mostly cave. But it's running now if anybody likes this guy. They seem to be pretty consistent that almost all of them are Kaffe and Tula Pink. We did open one that had a strip of fabric that we could not figure out where it came from, and we still don't know. But it looks like almost all of them have been Kaffe Tula Pink or both. Do you want me to open it? Because I will. Don't you tempt me with a good time, Stash Bandit. Oh, look, your top came off nice. I mean, that sounded weird. Don't quote me on that. Is this one? So you got two big rolls. I'm not judging. So these look like 2.5-inch strips that they pulled from. That is a great fabric, and you got more of it down here. These are like 2.5 strips that I guess didn't make the cut. And then this is a huge roll, and it looks like they're about 3 inches wide, some a little less, some a little more. But they are with the fabric. And then here, there's some more 2.5-inch strips in there. This is the one that has Kaffe written in it, if you look. Oh, there it is. I found it. I spy. Do you see it where it has his name? I love that. Um, yeah, these are just like extra wide instead of being like Jelly Roll strips, which I'm sure they can't use Jelly Roll because Muda owns Jelly Roll. Yada yada blah blah. And I haven't touched this one, so I'm gonna touch it. This one has, oh, I love the spots. They're so good. A lot of pastels in this one, which makes sense because this is what you could see. But they're all different widths. I don't think any of them are less than 2 inches. There's a couple that might have been an inch on the selvage ones, but you could see them from the inside of the bag. But all of these look pretty good. Oh, look at those two together. This one and this one. That's good. That's good. My addiction is strong with this one. Okay. Let's see. I'll get it all back in there. Okay, who's ready? Here's one that's got some very, very orange. And then this is the True Colors one, but it's the non-printed selvage side. And then there's something down here, but I can't see it. Whatever it is, it's about this wide, but I can't tell what it is. So if anyone wants this guy, because this guy had some very interesting, I would not put that green with those colors, but that's pretty okay. But I'm sure inside the bag it's completely different. Oh. It's okay, right? Like, look at it. It's okay. Oh, here's another one with that same. I don't know. Is this paperweights? And this is Millefleur or something. Burner, yeah, yes, I can. Um, see, this one has the selvage on it. You can see the top of it, but there's still, I don't know, 1.5 inches there with the selvage is about 2 inches. And then here's just some randoms. So if anyone likes this one, she's running. Oops. Nobody? Okay. Here's another one. This one's got, looks like some green Kaffe here at the bottom. And then these are both True Colors, which is Tula Pink. and I think she calls those her blenders. For those of you who joined recently, these are 2 pound, about 2 pounds of fabric. Give or take, that's about 6 yards. Usually there's 3 yards in a pound of fabric. Um, but these are packaged by Free Spirit. I didn't package these. And Jenny J, this one's yours as well. And they just come to us this way, and then I like to open them if you guys let me, just because I'm nosy. I don't want to tear up your little tag on the top, but I'm going to try to do this without. Sometimes the staples come right out, and sometimes they fight me. Oh, girl, she's tight. She's tight. You're going to use this for a lunch bag. You probably can't now, but there. So you got this big stack, and this big stack, and these are big. Like this guy he's 9.5 inches. Which is, what is that? A quarter yard? And then this guy, he's not as wide, but he's only 22 inches tall. He's like it's like they were trying to cut fat quarters. But look, these guys are huge. Huge for a scrap bag. And like this one, you actually got the whole flower. Hi, Maro. So if you do any fussy cutting or something, I love when you get the whole flower. Like here, you got this whole flower, but not much of an edge over there. Oh my. Oh, that's a good one. I've used this for backing. They have a backing of this. It's a sateen. That's gorgeous. And then these are just some of this. I'm going to call these small scraps because those were huge. Actually, I might have lied. Is this just one big piece of fabric? It is. It's 12 inches. You'll need to iron this, but it's 12 inches with the fabric. Can't be mad about that. And then here's some of the, I think this was called Milliofor. Sure, I pronounced it wrong. And then there it is in red. And then here's just some really nice strips. If you need the strips, are these? Oh, it's the bunny and the owls. It's both of them in there. And then these are just some little pieces. They're actually kind of color coordinated in this little, but they do go a little wild. I don't know. And then here's some more little strips. And then this was just a nice chunk. Let's see if I can get it back in your bag. Good one. There's a lot of fabric in these. I'm pretty impressed. Because look at that. That's like a big stack of fabric. I couldn't get it back in the bag, so if it looks like this when you get it, that was me. That was totally my fault. I can't get it back in. Oh, they fell. Here's another one. This one has looks like a lot of black in it. And these feels like huge pieces. Mystery mix, if anyone would like it. There. Oh, this one's got the bunny like right in the front. That's funny. the black. Okay. Um, this one I just pulled out of the box. So it looks like it's True Colors. Obviously the one with the bunny on it. And then this looks like a cave in the bottom. So that's a mix of both designers for sure in this bag. And we haven't seen any other designers. That one is 3.5. The one in the middle is 3.5 when I laid it down to look at it. Hill. So 1, 2, 1, 2. That one's coming your way. Grab this one. This is another one. This one looks like it might be all True Colors because I'm pretty sure that's the True Colors. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this one's going to be all True Colors. But they do have, like, this one has the selvage cut on it. So unless you use the selvages, you're probably going to end up cutting that part off. And then you only have like a little, like this much. There are some in here that have been 5 inches wide. There's been several actually. Here's one. I did not open this. It was in the box this way. So we're gonna look. Here's the little bunny. Let's see if they're all bunny. This might be all. This looks like it's all bunny and owl. Oh wait, there's the ones with the little drops. Can you see it? I know, not supposed to open these, but this one was already opened. It like jumped out of the box open. Yeah, here's like a big piece. These are like 6 inches wide. And then here's like some random piece of orange. I don't even know. That's really Free Spirit. They actually shipped us a piece of fabric that looks like somebody. Look, it looks like somebody cut out like a big flower shape. That's really bizarre. But I don't know. This looks like Studio E fabric, which is still good brand, but I wonder why somebody like cut out a little. We'll put that back in. But this looks like it's all cave. And here's the little strips we could see from the front. And then here's just more big chunks. Big chunks. Some are folded super neatly and some aren't. It's so annoying. But in any event, there's 2 pounds of fabric here. Well, so nurse practitioner, there's supposed to be mystery bags. You just see what's through the front and you pick the one you want that way. But, they're not the boss of me, right? And this one literally popped open during shipping. And this one had a lot of solids in it. I didn't even see those. They probably say don't open them because you can't get stuff back in them. I'll put your little weird orange thing in there in case anybody ends up buying this one later. And then random purples just kind of stuck in there. They're probably trying to get it to the 2 pound weight. Boom. So this one looks like a lot of the True Colors ones are in this one as well. So if anybody likes this guy, I'll go ahead and run him. And he's good sturdy in his packaging. And Carol Hill. Nice. Got you for that one. Here's another one. This is another one that looks like it's got a lot of the black contrast in it. Like the Cape always looks good against black. It's just the bright colors. Um, and this guy's running if anyone likes the kind of black and white look for the ones in the front. And then looks like the ones inside look like a lot of black and white as well. As I spy through the window. Okay, I'll catch you for that one as well. Grab this one. She's been sitting back there for a while. This one looks very pastel-y to me. Oh, but look, it gets purple there. Oh, oh, well, look at that. Look at that. The top just opened. Huh. We got a lot of, there's some purples and some dots. I think there's a lot of pastel in this guy. So if anybody likes pastels, this could be the bag for you. So the downtown area here is having a event. We didn't participate this time because it's a lot of drinking and we don't want liquor around the store because people like to spill their drinks. So we didn't participate in this particular one, but the people are laughing and they're having such a great time. Here's another one. This one looks like this is a lot of selvage edges in this one. Looks like there's cave. And this looks like true colors there on the bottom. So if anyone likes this guy, it's running. I do crafting Stargazer. I do. They're just stacked up nicely. Just to prove it. You can see them sticking out right there. Can you see them? They're just sticking out. Yeah, Fabric Fix. If you guys aren't following Fabric Fix, she actually does shows twice a week. I only do once a week, but she does twice a week, so she'll have them on her show. I love those fat critters. They're so fun. But here's another one. This is what would these be called? The True Colors blenders. This is definitely Cape on the top. Weren't you doing them 2 for $5? Fabric Fix? Isn't that what you were doing those fat quarters at? I can't remember. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry, but they were 2 for $5. Okay. I thought that's what you did them at. And then here's a really good one. I didn't see this fabric in any. Who was looking for pink and red? Could this be the pink and red, even though they throw in orange? Because there's pink and red together. I can't guarantee it's like that through the whole bag, but it looks pretty promising. So we'll run this guy, see if anybody wants to take it home. And then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 6 left. 7, actually, that I can run today. And then we will probably jump off here if there's nothing else anybody needs. This one's looks like a lot of True Colors in it. And I know it's True Colors because it says it right there in the bag. And then this looks like some sort of cape in the bottom. But like I said, we never know what's inside, but it's a wide cape. It's probably 1, 2, like 3.5 inches wide there on the bottom. Nice big piece of fabric. And we'll go back to this one. This one's got a lot of black and white. Hopefully it goes like that through the whole thing. So if anybody likes this guy, he's running. I also did load the bin. So if any of you have any coupons you want to make sure you use, go out in the bin and see if there's anything you'd like to grab. That way you get your shipping worth too. Fabric Lover, we got you for this one. Here's another kind of pastel-y looking one from the outside. I can't see what's happening on the inside, but they look like there's a lot of pastels in this one. So if you like pastels and you like cave, these two could be it. That's that's a good color, especially with that lighter color with it. And then this one screams green. Hello, green. But this at the top is kind of the orange and red. They like to put orange and red together. Those crazy Cave Facet Collective people. But this guy's running if anyone needs this one. And then it looks like I've got 3 left for today. Jessica will actually have more of these on her. Are you doing it on the Monday show or the Wednesday show or both? Whichever. She'll have more of these. These are just the only ones I have here right now, but she'll have more. This looks like this screams Tula right here in the front for some reason. I don't know if it is, but it looks like it. This looks like some of the Cave Blue stuff. So this guy's running if anybody needs this one. Oh, Monday's wide back, Wednesday's fat quarters for her. So make sure you bookmark her shows. That way you'll get a notification when she goes live. This is a good one. You can see in the top, you can see some of the colors that are in it. They're kind of blues and teals. This is definitely Tula in the bottom. So hopefully it's a whole roll of it. But you can't see in the stupid bag. So if anyone likes this guy, coming your way. Crap, dang, you bought another one. I won't tell your secret safe with me. And here's the last one that I have. Definitely Cave. Definitely True Colors with the little dots. It's like, it bid for me. I don't know what happened. I played that one. And then it arrived and I was like, it's worth it. Right? You've got 2 bags. That's 4 pounds. That's like 12 yards of stuff. So I'm going to jump off here, but before we go, let's see how awake everybody is before we raid into somebody else. So if anybody wants to go into the shopping area, whatever that's called, the bin, and grab anything, now's a good time to do it. I like to do, since we're using large shipping boxes, I usually like to end the show with something starting at $1, so that you guys can get a deal, and then we'll send you into the next show, and that way your fingers are all warmed up because most people do like bidding, and I kind of do more like, here it is, kind of thing. So let's go ahead. Oh, or should I do it as a? No, I can't do it by a Givey. I didn't do it. I didn't set it up right. How should I do that? Nah, let's just set up a. let's just set up an item that's going to start at $1. It'll be this item. This is a 10 by 10 fabric square. And this is from Periwinkle, which I know it looks like the new Ruby Star that has the poolside too, but this is not. This is Periwinkle line, and it is so freaking cute. But I'm going to go ahead. Give me a minute to load this, and I am going to run it starting at just $1. Keep in mind these are like 48 bucks, and that'll get everybody all warmed up so that when we go into raid the next show, your fingers will be all warmed up, and it's kind of fun. I am doing sudden death, so so it's gonna run like crazy. You know how that goes. But if everybody's little fingers are ready, I'll go ahead and start this guy. 15 seconds, dollar starts. Nice big chunk, like a layer cake, but I'm not allowed to say that because it's patented by Moda and this is AGF. Gigi's getting a deal. That's why we do it. Nice. Crafting Stargazer. This thing is going into your box. With that said, everyone have a great Saturday. Enjoy your day. Hopefully the weather stays decent so that I don't keep getting all of these weird head situations. What the hell? I don't even know what that's about. Um, I let it pick for me, and it looks like it's sending us to It's So Time. Heard of them, but I don't know if I've ever been to one of their shows. So, okay, well, thank you for joining me today. Community Quilters thanks you. All the money from today's show, the proceeds from the show, goes so that we can buy some batting and things so that we can finish up some donation quilts. But don't forget to go and see Fabric Fix. That is the actual quilt shop that we're at. That's Jessica and Bruiser. And they handle that thing. And since Bodie is a horse, he doesn't actually come into work. So, but Bruiser does. So, okay. Well, everybody have a great day. We're going to raid into It's So Time. Looks like they're selling bolts. So hopefully you're going to be able to get some deals over there. But thank you, everybody. Have a great Saturday, and we will talk